Hello everyone, this is Spot and welcome back to Shadowrun Hong Kong. We just hacked our way through this little deadbolt here from the lower levels, and we came up here and I'm about to go through this door. We don't know what's on the other side of the door. Yes, if you're just coming in, you should stop, go down to the playlist in the description and start from the beginning because this is totally story-based. Speaking of story, I read everything, so you're forewarned. All right, here we go. Interesting. What's this? Siamese vending machine. What's down here? Looks like that goes actually a little ways. I always worry about going immediately for things that are within easy sight. It's like, the designers wanted me to go there, didn't they? The Siamese machine has been left unlocked for restocking. There's a packaged data chip still in the tray. Steal the chip. Why not? All right. Let's go down here. Hello, what's this? Pick up. Strangler Bale's code. What is that? Given to you by okay, right, deliver it right. Crumpled note. Burning tires past mark. Oh, wait. Oh, these are things that we actually have to do. What, broken? We did that already. Sparking wires trinket man. Burning tires past market. Okay, I think we need to go back there if we can. There was actually, yeah, because that was right back from where she was. If we'd actually looked at this, we would have known that. Full of dirty sand and some syrup butts. I'm not sure what that's used for, but maybe. Oh, you know what? I bet we pour the sand on the burning tires and they go out. Yep. Okay, we definitely need to go back there. Cheap cred stick. Yeah, that's great. It's a Siamese chip stolen from a vending machine. Blah, blah, blah. Someone might pay to take it off your hands. Okay, 6378. All right. So we're gonna go through here. See what we can find. That's a door panel. What's this? What's this? To rooftops. Interesting. Do we want to open this? I say we open it. Let's do it. Hello. Pick up. Oh, Nunyan. Okay. Let's go up to the rooftops for a minute. See what we can find. Those guards are still out there, Spot. The same guards that kindly doesn't want us killing. We should probably go out the way we came in. Okay. Fine, then. I assume that by rooftop they mean like the first guards that we talked to. The guy that I referred to kindly Ching is that old fossil. Door panel. And now we actually have the key code. A door has been sealed with a factory fresh maglock. A high-sec keypad has been set into the frame. The keypad awaits you. Really? Before it would actually show you what it is. It's mission items. Here we go. 6378. Oh, no. Delete. 6378. The door unlocks. Yeah, it does. We got the boss's code, which was so conveniently left right here on the way to this door. So there we go. Hello, who's this? Wow. What, really? Wait, what? Oh, right. A large man in his 50s stands waiting, his heavily tattooed arms held in a fighter stance. His bone structure is heavy. Corded muscle stands out on his arms and chest. In his youth, he must have been enormous. He looks, wow. He doesn't talk so much as emit a low rumble. I don't know how you got in here, but you've got my attention. Good, I have a message from Kindly Ching. Candygram for Tranapeo, much love, Kindly Ching. You're hard man to find. Can you guess who sent me with a message? We're gonna do Candygram. You're funny. His eyes get a stony look. I don't do funny. So you have some sort of message from Ching? I can't wait to hear you mingle it. You speak Cantonese so well. He chuckles to himself. But before I hear it, I have a little message for her too. You tell Kindly Ching that her operations are done in the walled city. Strangler Bayo has given himself a promotion, and tell her that if she sends any more errand boys to visit him with another message, Strangler Bayo is going to send him back in a box. You think you can tell her that, errand boy? Should I write it down for you in English? Hold out the data stick. Just slot the stick, listen to the message, and I'll be gone, okay? Oh, come on, Strangler. Can I call you Strangler? We just want to hang out, play some video games, do triad stuff. Pretty sure she'll react negatively to that. Why don't I just say I left her message on your remains? I'm gonna give her the data stick. I don't get to hear you butcher the message. I'm sad. He grabs a small plastic drive from the hand and slots it into his TRID player. I'm thinking this thing might kill him. I'm just saying. Kindly Chiang stands erect, speaks directly to the camera. Mr. Bayo, as everyone knows, you are a man of swift action. I respect that, and because of that respect, I will get right to the point. I know where your money is coming from. I know that you have friends working for Straw Sandals like myself. They have been siphoning funds from their organizations. I know about the noodle shop that you launder the money through. I have tasted their broth and found it wanting. Wow. The old woman becomes flinty hard. You have been stealing from the Yellow Lotus, glorifying yourself with revenue that we have earned, and I have files to prove it. Bayo's eyes widen as files begin to flit across the screen. Receipts, bank reports, personal communications between himself and his men. Kindly Ching continues speaking, smooth and casual. Now, in light of our recent conflict, you might be wondering why I am keeping this information to myself. Why I haven't exposed you so that you could be dragged from your Lotus den by the balls and slowly roasted on a rotisserie spit. In truth, I respect your ambition. You have a lot to learn about candor and loyalty, but I believe that you still have value. I am still willing to work with you. However, in order for that to happen, we need to come to an understanding about the nature of our partnership. Kindly Ching steps forward, fills the screen. I own you, Bayo. You and all of your men. You are my fucking playthings. Dolls to twist and pose as I see fit. I am in this position because I am far better at this than you, and it's time that you learned it. Accept what I am telling you, and we can get back to business. Prosper together. But if you continue your little rebellion, I will mail tiny pieces of you to your children and take their picture as they open the package. She produces one of her thin black cigars, lights it, holds the smoke a long time. You have 24 hours to return to the fold. If you aren't here licking my heels by then, the information will be released and you will become food for fish. Your choice, Bayo. 24 hours. The message winks out. Strangler Bayo turns away from the screen slowly. His skin is ashen. Get out. He pauses, casts his eyes to the floor. And tell Mrs. Xing to expect me at Swift Winds tomorrow. He stands up straight. Tomorrow morning. I will. Thank you for your time. I'll let her know. It was a pleasure meeting you, Mr. Bayo. I will. Thank you for your time. Go. Just go. That was hardcore. Now we got to get the hell out of here. Now the question is, do we get to get out now? Will the soldiers still try to kill us? That is the question. Can we go this way? Will it let us? Or is he still going to freak out on us? No, he's still going to freak out on us. Okay. So, well, not freak out. Just be highly concerned. So we're going to go this way. This actually has been an errand boy type thing, hasn't it? Actually, we kind of need to go this way. Well, no, we don't actually need to go this way. We could have went the other way. It would have been fine. It would have been fine, but, you know, whatever. You know what? We now have Bayo's keypad number. I wonder if we can get in here out of curiosity. Out of the curiosity. Actually, this isn't... Oh, no, it is. Okay, I was concerned. I was like, did it not work? So it's 6378. Let's see if it works. Enter code. 6378. Nope. That does not do it. So we're going to walk away. I don't know what the code is. I'm not sure. Is it written down anywhere? Just to be clear, on that other mission... The crumpled note. Sparking wires. The Trinket Man. Do we see the Trinket Man? We know what the burning tires are, but the sparking wires... This guy was not a trinket. Oh, or was it this? No. This is the gun runner. Okay. Sparking wires. I don't know that we've seen sparking wires, have we? I don't think so. Okay, yeah, we were in here. But the trinket man. Oh, we can actually return to him right there, but we're gonna wait. Is this the trinket man? Where are the sparking wires? Wasn't that guy? That was the guy that we had to intimidate. No. And this was where the other thing was. I doubt the sparking wires would be so close. We're going to go back to the rooftops. Oh, although he may not let us. We may have actually already failed this. Is he going to freak out? No. Okay, he'll let us through here. Who's this? Well, local. See, this guy wasn't here before. Is this the old man? Oh, right, local. I don't want any trouble, boss. He excels sharply. Please just leave me be. Hand him back his credit. Here you go, man. Got this back for you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't have anything that I can reward you with, but I appreciate what you did. That's fine. Did we get karma for that? I think we probably did. Okay, here's the things right here, right? This is where I think we need to put the sand. Yeah. Okay, so that's done. Plunk. No, we just need one more. Where are the sparking wires? I don't know where they are. Trinket, who's this? Oh no, he's actually with them, so we're gonna go this way. The trinket man. Did we see a trinket man? Because I don't think we did. Oh, can we go over here? Oh, we didn't actually go over here. Oh, that's why we didn't see it. Okay. I'm glad we came back. The street vendor gestures toward a jumbled pile of tarnished chains, costume jewelry, and trinkets on a stained flannel blanket. Look at these beauties. Very valuable. Very pretty. Show me what you're selling. How can you stand this place? Ever heard of this? No. Shakes his head. That's not something that someone would say around here. Okay, we're gonna see what. Show me what you're selling. Ah, okay. So this is primarily, yeah, this is actually trinkets, which are like, I think they're like fetishes and stuff. Oh, well, yeah, there it is. Fetish. Walk away. See you around. Go over here. Inspect. Patch the worn out wire coating. A quick patch job with some nearby waste rubber. Excuse me. Waste rubber leaves the wires safe once more. Woohoo! 3 of 3. Karma gained. We like karma. Yeah. Okay, great. So that allows us to come all the way. We need to actually come all the way back. Actually, do we need to talk to this girl? I don't think we do. Is she gone? She may be gone. No, she's still there. What's up? It's done. Thank you. Thank you so much. The young woman sighs with relief. She opens the flap on her satchel, reaches inside, and produces a plastic sheath. I'm not magically active, so I can't see the flow of Qi in the area, but I've got test strips. Little sheets of paper embedded with cryosensitive bacteria. It's a close relative of Fab, but it doesn't see much use outside of Hong Kong. She pulls the strips out of her sheath and holds it to the air. Within seconds, it turns ink black. She lets out a dejected sigh, her eyes shifting from the strip to her watch to the strip again. She looks utterly defeated. Damn it! I've been making adjustments for weeks now, trying to get the key to calculate better, and nothing seems to work. If anything, this one went bad even faster than the control strips I took when I got here. Maybe you're doing it wrong. I followed the text, done everything right. It should work. The key here is rancid, that's obvious, but I swear it's even worse than it should be. No wonder this place is so disgusting. The student coughs and rests her head in her hands. That's it. I'm getting out of here. In a little while. Gotta tell my advisor about this. Thanks for the help. Hope you don't stay long. I sure as hell won't. Okay, so... that's interesting. We're gonna go here. Blah. So why is it so bad? Quite interesting. We're going back to here. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Later, lady. Again, not a good idea to sit there, but that's your deal. All right. Wu holds up his hand for everyone to stop, turns to the two of you and looks and hooks his thumbs in his belt. Well, that was a thing. Never thought I'd be shuttling messages between criminals and a Hong Kong syndicate. I can't imagine what Raymond would have wanted in the walled city. This place just feels wrong. Looking for more stray kids to take in? No kidding, there's something off about it. It must have been important. He flew all the way here, hired runners for an escort. But why? This place makes you feel like your life has no value, like there's just no point to anything. He sighs and looks at your companion. Great life you have here. Isabel ignores the barb. She's too pleased. I can't believe it. We actually delivered Auntie's message without anyone dying. I've had enough of triads. Let's get out of this pit. I'm with you, gun show. I don't need to see this place ever again. Gun show? Seriously? Wu's goggles point down at Isabel. That's not gonna stick, is it? Return. We're going to return! It's hard to shake off the walled city. Its gravity clings to you as if wretchedness itself had grown tentacles. The sounds of suffering subside, but their echoes still thrum your insides. Isabel walks quickly, regularly checking over her shoulder as if expecting pursuit from the buildings themselves. She hugs her cyberdeck to her chest as if protecting a small child. Wu pauses a moment and breathes a sigh of relief when you finally reach the streets. But returning to Heo isn't like coming home. Suspicious looks and closed mouths accent unsmiling faces that billboard a universal message. You don't belong here. Time to report back to Kindly Ching and inform her that the message has been delivered. Get this business over with. Get your sin burned. Get on to the next step, whatever that is. You leave the city of darkness behind, head to the mahjong parlor, and a date with a crime lord. Continue. Six karma, wow. Okay. What is that? Inspect. A large X formed by peeling duct tape. That's interesting. So we can go in here. That's interesting. Is there anything new over here we can get access to? Does not look like it. I wonder if this ever actually goes down. This right here, for some reason, this reminds me of BioShock Infinite. You know, the whole thing where the moving platform would come and then there'd be the thing. That's actually kind of cool. All right. Let's go all the way back. Normally, in games like this, I'd be like, man, if they make you run this far, they should have like a jumping system to just be like, I just want to go to this place on the map. But it's so pretty, and I love the ambiance and the aesthetic so much that I'm just like, I'll run it, no problem. I am a runner after all. Boop. All right. Kindly Ching. Kindly Ching watches you closely as you walk across the mahjong parlor. As you approach, her lieutenant leans in, brings her mouth close to the triad boss's ear. Ching smiles and nods, her eyes never leaving you. There's a twinkle in the straw Sandal's eye? There's a twinkle in the straw Sandal's eye. I've heard from Bayo. He got my message very clearly, and I understand that there were no casualties created during your little delivery run. I am pleased and surprised. Isabel did a great job of guiding us. You gave simple instructions. We've taken an idiot to mess it up. I get that a lot. We're going to go with Isabel. A wry grin. Did she? Good to know. Ooh, received. My message was delivered and Strangler Bayo is back in the fold, earning for me. As far as I'm concerned, our transaction is complete. While you were gone, I set the wheels in motion to wipe your identities. She pulls out her PDA, stabs a button with a lacquered fingernail. The order has been sent. Congratulations, you are now sinless. Shadow people. Wu exhales heavily. His eyes remain focused straight ahead, and his shoulders sag. Well, I guess that's done. I didn't like the way my life was going anyway. We'll figure a way out of this, Duncan. We'll just do that stuff. Yeah, I guess so, but I'm not. Wu pulls himself up to his full height. Whoever gave the kill order on Carter also forced us to give up our identities and took Raymond. Wu sets his jaw firm. That's all I can say. That's all I can think about. Finding who did this, finding Ray. Kindly Ching holds up a hand. While I was working to get your sins burned, I also had my network look into Raymond Black's disappearance. She rests her PDA on the mahjong table facing you. The Triad Boss's tongue slips from her mouth as she looks over the top, hunting for the right button on its upside-down interface. She finds it and looks up at you again. I have news to share with you, my darlings, the kind you won't like. Raymond Black is dead. She taps the button and a recorded newscast appears on the screen. Raymond's photograph appears on the screen behind a reporter standing on the docks in Victoria Harbor. It's a picture you've seen before, a professional portrait taken for a press release about a youth center he was opening in the Redmond Barrens. Under Raymond's photo are the words, Seattle Man Killed. Another shooting involving the police department. A Seattle community organizer and industrial engineer was apparently shot and killed while resisting arrest at Victoria Harbor last night. HKPF police report that the UCAS man, Raymond Black, was behaving erratically and would not respond to police orders to surrender. No additional information regarding Black or why he was traveling to Hong Kong are available. Police have stated that due to this shooting's proximity to last night's shootout with the White Star, the investigation must remain confidential and no other details are being revealed at this time. Kindly Ching taps the button again and the video closes. Wu pulls his hands to his face. This just keeps getting worse. It definitely isn't getting any better. You were right, Auntie. That was news I did not like. Raymond's dead. Wu puts his hand over his mouth, trying to process the information. He sways, and for a moment it looks as if he's going to pass out. Isabel reaches out to touch Wu, thinks better of it, and pulls back her hand. Sorry for your loss. I never had a father, so I don't know what it's like to lose one, but sorry. Son of a bitch, Raymond's dead. Raymond dies the same night we're ambushed? That's no coincidence. No fucking way. Kindly taps the video closed. She hunts around the keypad and selects another button. I'm afraid that's not all, my darlings. This is security footage from Victoria Harbor from last night. You'll find it contains a contradiction. The PDA shows silent, grainy video footage of Raymond sitting in a tea shop, flanked by two guards. He's looking down at something in his hand, completely distracted. The footage continues and the camera displays several black-clad figures entering its field of view from different angles, guns ready. A tall, sharply dressed man in a suit walks briskly towards Raymond, flanked by two more. Raymond stands to face him and the camera gets a clear view of the suit's face. White plastic. His guards turn to draw weapons and muzzle flashes erupt from all sides. One of Raymond's guards goes down and his submachine gun fires wildly, hitting the camera. Wu puts his hands on the table and leans in. Those weren't cops, and Raymond wasn't resisting arrest. What's with that guy's face? Gobette reaches up to stroke the rat perched on her shoulder. Is that a mask? It doesn't look like a mask. It looks like some sort of semi-rigid plastic implant. Real craftsmanship. She pushes out her lower lip in appreciation. Quite the fashion accessory. It's also the kind of fashion accessory that stands out in a crowd. This guy's either a fool or an arrogant son of a bitch. He sets his jaw firm. Either way, I'm gonna find him. Duncan should keep his jaw firm all the time, and then he wouldn't get so tired by having to do it all the time. So, Kindly Ching watches Wu intently. I believe you. Wu stands back and turns to you. What now? We stay in the shadows. We don't. We're dead too. We find the plastic face man and drag him somewhere private. Make him dig his own hole. Then we fill it. We find out who this plastic face man is, then we get some answers. With what resources? Chung's eyes sparkle. I'm afraid there are some facts you are going to have to face. She puts on a grave face. You are alone in this country. No network, no money, no identity. I can protect you from the police, but how would you go about discovering what happened to Raymond without me? How would you survive? This is a topic that requires serious consideration. Uh-oh. Kindly wipes her hand across a stack of tiles, spreading the ivory-colored pieces across the table. You've had a very long night, my sweets, very long. And frankly, you all look like shit. Rest now. I promise you safety in my town for the night. We'll talk about the plastic face man tomorrow. Kindly gestures to Gobette and Isabel. Ladies, go find our new friends a place to bed down in that rat's nest squat boat you call home. Oh, the boat's there? We'll all talk after you've slept. Figure out our next steps together. Yes, Auntie. Yes, Auntie. Thank you for your help, Auntie. Can I ask you a question, Auntie? Rat's nest squat boat? We'll call it the bolt hole. It is theirs. It's the abandoned trawler we call home. Isabel tries to smile. It's homey. Meet you there. Let's go, Ash. I'm beat to hell. Okay. So, every time I try to get out, they just pull me back in. Okay, we knew that was coming though, right? All right, I'm going to put a cut in this video, and in the next one, we will go to the boat, and we'll find out more about the plastic face man, I assume. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
We're going for the moon.
Hey there, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. If you'd like to see more, just click subscribe. Come say hi to me on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, any of those. I hope to see you next time.